Hey folks, how are you? Vic here, and as you know, content is king. If you've been getting my emails, I'm following my blog posts over the last couple of months here, but it's so important to go ahead and deliver content. It's like going to the bank. You can't pull money out of the bank if you don't put money into the bank. It's just the way it's going to be. So the same thing is with your internet marketing business or any type of marketing business. Unless you put good stuff in, you're not going to get good stuff out of it because you become overdrawn within your bank account. So I'm going to show you here as you follow with me. This is part of the daily habits, and I'm going to put the links below of the previous ones which go through it in detail, but I'll show you here how quick it can be. And this here is all about putting out content, and I'll kind of walk it through as I'm going to do it, but not going to explain much. So I'm logging into where I do get my content from and what I use as far as for my autoresponder, what I use for my blogging platform, what I use to create my landing pages, my sales pages, do my tracking, I could even do link shortener, but I've been using the Google link shortener. And there's so much more that you can do back here as far as automated webinars and a whole slew of tools that's available to you all under one umbrella. And at the same time, you create yourself a residual ongoing income and high ticket conversion. So with that, we're going to jump on over to the Empower Network. We're going to see here that we've got, I got my email from today. It came out this morning about 4 hours ago, as it says. And this is, hey, Vic, episode number 34 is available today on September the 27th. So I'm going to jump on over here. I log into my Empower Network, and if you really want to follow along with me in the right way, get the most out of this, click the link below. You can join up with me, get a $7 14-day, no money, no questions asked, money back guarantee on it, and a $7 risk for business is like unheard of. And well, you say, but Vic, what if this business is gone? And listen, we're completing our 5th year in business, okay? And November 2nd starts our 6th year. Unheard of in our industry. We're here to stay. So with that, these are just sort of, you go into the what we call the dashboard or the back office of your Empower Network, and we see the daily checklist. It's very simple, guys. If you're on my team, I always tell you that 21 days makes a habit, and that's what we're going to do now here. We're going to get into a habit. So I'm going to go straight to where I go. This is more of a show and tell as opposed to a teaching session. You look at my previous videos where I do more of a show and tell type of thing. So I go straight to where it says the Empower Network. Swipe today's text message. Here it is. It opens up here. The first thing I do is I'm going to do a file. And let's see, where the heck is it? Download as Microsoft DocX. I got Microsoft Office. If you don't have Office, you can just always get Google Docs, and it's free, and it should be able to read a DocX file. Here it is. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to bring it into view, and then we're going to do edit on this here, okay? Very, very simple stuff. And this is something that, we tell people that, hey, it's going to take you an hour a day. We lied to you. It's not going to take you an hour a day. It literally takes me about 8 to 10 minutes when I'm not talking through on this here. So we're going to enable editing, okay? And what I always do here is I go in and I'm going to do a copy here, and then I'm going to go into where it says, let's see. Let's open this up more, and we're going to, now we see replace, and I'm going to replace affiliate ID. I'm going to put in my affiliate ID, 49. Okay, 497357, and replace all. 94 replacements. You say, wow, that's a lot of replacements. That's because when you open up the daily shortcut, it's going to go all the way back to day 1. So even if you're joining right now with me, you're going to get all the daily shortcuts that have ever come out ever since day 1. Now, the next thing I want to do here is I want to go in and I'm going to create a link shortener. So I want to take my daily shortcut here and find episode 34. I'm going to take it, right click, copy, jump on over and put in the Google URL link shortener. You could use bit.ly, tinyurl, or also in the back office of the Cloud2Cloud here, you can also shorten the link. Okay, so we're going to go right over here, click, let me just do, I don't want to use the keyboard, Control V or just paste or whatever it is on the Mac. Keep an eye on this right side of the screen here, shorten URL, and Click on that, short URL copied. So now I got myself my short URL. So I'm going to jump on over back to the doc file, and wherever it says link for my Twitter feeds, okay, for my Twitter tweets, I'm going to put in the short link, okay, and get the hashtags out of the way like I mentioned to you over the past couple of days, because I think it confuses people on where to click. So there we go. I've been doing Control V, so if you see it magically appearing in front of you. Then comes the Facebook message, okay? Same thing I want to do here with the Facebook message. I want to use a short link. It's just cooler that way. And then the text message, this is something that you could send over your phone if you're brand new to marketing and you want to work with your warm list. Very, very, very effective. In the email swipe, I'm going to leave the actual long link as it is, okay? So that's it. So now we continue on down. And that's basically it. This is episode 33. That's from yesterday. I'll show you where that is. So now I'm gonna do my daily shortcuts. This is just setting up. You know, I've worked in New York City for years. I've seen buildings go up, and like for the first 2 months, you don't see anything. You hear all this construction and cranes and tractors going on, but you don't see anything. And then all of a sudden, you find out why, because they're doing the foundation, and then every week that building goes up another story. So this here, getting the daily shortcut, downloading it to a docx, opening it up, doing a replace, doing my short link. This was all the foundation of now what I'm going to do. So now I could do the daily shortcut very easy. I've already got all my links in here very nicely. So the first thing that we're going to do is we start from the bottom and work our way up. Why? Because the email swipe is the absolute easiest thing in the world to do. So you go to Power Network, and you're going to see here one of the products you're going to really, really want to get to replace your GetResponse, your Aweber, your Pure Leverage, GoGBO, Chip, whatever it happens to be, Cloud to Cloud. The most amazing, comprehensive autoresponder you're going to get for yourself, and it has a fantastic deliverability rate. So access the product, and then you click on that, and it brings you on over to the Cloud to Cloud. And what we want to do is we want to send out today's email. So it's very simple. In this case here, look at my yesterday's email. I showed you how to increase your list to the thousands in no time flat for free to get you off to a fast start. So go check that out. So, but today we're not going to do that. So we're going to go straight over to email campaigns. And I'm going to do a send campaign, and I'm going to no subject line. Instead of instead of doing all that cut and paste stuff of the email swipe, the subject, and then the stuff, I'm just going to go over here in my done for me. This is the daily shortcut, and we're up to episode number 34. Okay, very simple. The subject line got filled in. And you know what I've always done? I always change it around a little bit. Reviving dead email list like the experts. Why? Just so that if anyone else is getting this, they see 3 emails in there with the same headlines, but mine is now the 4th one, but it's different. Mine might get more open rates on it. So as a result, I just change it around just a tiny bit. Okay. So now where am I going to send it to? I could send it to just, I think I got almost all of them just in the Aweber, but I'm just going to check them all because everyone deserves to get this great content. And I'm going to send it today, although I could schedule to run tomorrow or later time today. I'm just going to go today, click next here. And then what we're going to see here is Wemo, the actual message is going to come up. Okay, nicely done with the picture inside. Okay, and this here is already coded to me. Like if I click on this, you'll see on the bottom, the very bottom there, it's probably just out of reach within your screen here. I could move this up a bit, that it's going to %, my _ affiliate _ ID %. That's a symbolic to code to my affiliate ID. So when they click on that, and they do happen to opt in, if they need to re-opt in, or they need to get the content and they're going to make a purchase, I get the full credit for it. So just go here. I just double check this all the time. And this is also symbolic. This here, amper, my _ first _ name, %. That's going to be coded to me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, I could go to plain text and copy this and put it into the plain text editor, but I'm not going to do it today. I'm just going to send it as it is. So checklist, bam, we already sent out the daily email, so that's going to go out. Okay, your email is being delivered right now. So now, so we've done that. So remember, we're working backwards here. So now the text message I'm not going to do. Okay, so I'm not going to work with my warm list on my cell phone. And now we got the Facebook message here. So I'm going to pick this up here. But I encourage you to go ahead and do it, especially if you're new to internet marketing. You know, my thing is this. I've never bothered my friends or family about, you know, what I do in online internet marketing. You know, if they ask me oftentimes because they see the lifestyle changes, but it's up to them to go find it. If they ever ask me and say, hey, here's my link, go check out my link, you know, go to my blog and opt in there and let them go through the whole process. I'm not here to explain to them just so that I can hear some negativity or like whatever. So it's just like people will find you on the internet. You know, I think today the number is that there's 3+ billion people on the internet. So if the 57 friends that I have, I'm not going to work with them, but they're going to, you know, I still got the 3.5 other billion internet users to work with, you know, so the world is your oyster. It's not like doing house parties and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. So now we're working backwards here. So I'm going to right click here, do copy, jump on over to Facebook. And as you know, once we post it, okay, you wait for the image to load. Okay, I just did Control V. Wait for the image to load, and then you post. So there it goes. Now the image just loaded. Now we go ahead and post. And then we just wash, rinse, wash, rinse, repeat. So we're going to go over here to LinkedIn. Okay, share an update. Okay, and do share. Okay, then we go over to Google Plus. And again, if you don't have these types of accounts, get yourself a Google Plus account. You know, obviously you need a Gmail to get a Google Plus, but you're going to want to get it. It's very important. Same thing with LinkedIn, and same thing with, I kind of like this image. This is different than the one that's on Facebook. Okay, and then the last one that we do is Twitter, and we are absolutely done with our content marketing today. So yeah, same one that's on Facebook. So now we're going to go to Twitter, and we're going to post a tweet. Okay, you see we're working backwards here. We're working our way up. And we're going to take this guy. We're going to right click. We're going to copy. Now, if you've been following my posts, you realize that Twitter does not post the images. So once we get that in there, what we're going to do is, this is a tool that's come since Windows 7. I'm on Windows 10 now. But since Windows 7, there's been something called, maybe even before that, I'm not sure, but there's something called snipping tool. I'm sure the Mac has something similar. And what we're going to do here is we take the snipping tool, just do a search on your Windows. We'll find out what Mac's version of it is. And then just, you could copy any portion of the screen. And now I could go ahead here, do copy, jump back on over to Twitter, and we're going to Control V. Well, let's do it through the mouse. Paste the image. Bam. So we just pasted the image, and now we're going to tweet. And bam. So now we've got ourselves on Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Now, what's the significance of this? Okay, you're doing content marketing. So, you know, let's jump on over here to, like today I posted after getting back from the gym, I posted my my workout summary on the elliptical. So now if you click on an image, what does Facebook do? It opens up that image and just shows you a bigger version of it, okay? But instead, when we go over to the daily shortcut, someone clicks on the image and it brings them over to the daily shortcut. This is an incredible teaching by Dave Wood here. Incredible teaching. And this is what you'll have full access to when you click the link below and you join up on the team. And then below, as they continue to read, they can download an MP3 audio of this. They can download a PDF workbook of this exact video. And then bonus 3 is they can learn how to make money, blah, blah, blah. All you gotta do is put in a name and address. And now people on your social media now become part of your autoresponder. That's something that no one was ever able to do prior to this, but now we're able to do it with this, and using your cloud to cloud is the way I recommend going with it. So with that, I hope that helps. We'll see you on the next one, and just continue putting good value in, and you'll continue getting good value out.